Men have just been looking at me recently, and I'm like, ho, how about this? I'm about to get some baby bangs, so you know not to look at me.
No way.
What? Like, why are you talking to me? Like, so you've just convinced to parties now, and men talk to me. I'm like,
Leave me alone.
you're talking to me? Why the f are you looking at me? Men have just
Fellas, y'all talking to. I think she lying. I listen. I'm gonna be honest. I think she is straight up lying. Just saying. Just saying. Unless they got some good stuff to drink wherever she be hanging. Unless they got some mean stuff to drink. You know, maybe some Everclear or something. Them boys be knocking back the whole. I mean, like a whole. What size cup is this? I don't know what size cup this is. I don't know. Anyway, a whole big old cup of Everclear. I mean, they about 2 minutes away from passing out and being rushed to the hospital. Maybe they hollered at you then. They don't even know what's going on. You ever been so wasted your head starts spinning? Yo, let me know in the comments. You ever been so wasted that everything the world just starts spinning? Oh, once that happens, you know it's a wrap. It's over with. It's cooked. Oh man, goodness gracious, the night is over with. Maybe then they hollered at her. I don't know. You know, y'all talk to me, all right?
I don't know what to say. I'm so upset. I'm so appalled. I don't care what you think about people coming on here crying. Go fuck yourself if you don't like it. I came on here tonight. I don't feel good. I'm sick. And all I see is all this shit about the ICE agents arresting people off the streets. They're not making DC better, safer, by taking decent, hardworking people from their jobs, away from their families. All that makes you is an asshole. So for you ICE agents out there doing this, you're the asshole. You're the assholes.
Oh, you're the a-hole. You're not making DC safe. Even though DC went almost 2 weeks without a homicide. Okay, but they're not making DC safe. All right. That one makes absolutely zero sense at all, but carry on.
I'm wondering if anybody else shares this feeling. A lot of people are making plans to leave the country and talking about how, America's lost. Everybody just needs to make their exit plan and get out as soon as they can. Who actually feels the opposite? I'm digging my fucking heels in. I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. And for all of our flaws and our
Darn it.
and all of the fucked up things that this country has done, this is my home and I'm not leaving. I am not ceding my home to the fascists. And if all of the good people leave, if all of the people like you and me who want to fight this, if we all leave, then it really is over.
You mean over like the first time when Trump was president, you guys said it was going to be over? You mean over like when you guys all told us that, oh my goodness, if Trump wins in 24, all black people are going to be in chains. You're not going to be able to walk down the street. They're going to arrest all the black folks. Oh my goodness. Last time I checked, I know Joe Biden wouldn't say that I'm black, but yeah, I'm black. It ain't scratching off. I mean, I'm a little ashy, but that ain't no scratchy sniff. You know what I mean? That ain't a scratch off. That's what I meant to say. The scratch off joint. Okay. So, how am I still here? Just saying. Just saying.
Genuine question, but how the flip are y'all surviving right now? I went to college. I got a job in my field. Now, is my field a mental health field where I make no money? Sure, yeah. But I make more money than my mom made until I was a freshman in college right now. And yet I have $20 to get me through the next week and a half. And I haven't gotten anything that was not a necessity. I haven't done anything fun. How are y'all surviving? And going on trips? I don't understand. Please tell me your secret.
It seems like seems like you're surviving in a big way, okay? I don't think you're having any hard time surviving. And, I got another question. It makes you wonder if those are the folks that are meant to help folks with mental issues, because she said she's working in the mental health field.
Surviving right now. I went to college. I got a job in my field. Now, is my field a mental health field where I make no money? Sure.
Mental health field. I don't know to what extent, but if she is someone that is supposed to be helping people with their mental health, well, by golly, I guess I can't be surprised with what's going on with society today. Just saying. I'm just saying. I just said what everybody was thinking. I just said what everybody was thinking.
I do not care what kind of research you've done about immunizations. You are not smarter than the majority of doctors who say they work. You are not smarter than the majority of statistics that say they work. The reason people are not passing away from polio or pox or measles or mumps or whooping cough is because we have these. You don't stop spraying yourself with mosquito spray because the mosquitoes aren't biting you anymore. Because we all know that once the mosquito spray isn't working, the mosquitoes are going to bite you again, right? I hope you know that. It is extremely negligent of the state of Florida to waive all mandatory jabs. That is putting every child at risk, every old person at risk who comes in contact with a child who has not had their jabs. It's insane. It's asinine. It's crazy.
Oh, my goodness. Now, excuse my mouth breathing over here. I'm having some issues with my allergies. I know I got a big old hunker nose, like Bozo the Clown. But anyway, I got a couple of things, right? First thing, I thought it was my body, my choice. This is the same crowd that screams, my body, my choice, my body, my choice. So shouldn't it be that for the people that you want to continue to get a bunch of jabs? It's their body and their choice. If they don't want to get it, then they shouldn't have to get it. My body, my choice, right? Here's the other thing. If they work so well and you got yours, why are you concerned if I don't get mine? They're scientifically proven, remember? All of the scientists all agree, right? According to her, they all agree that they work, they stop things, okay? So if you got your immunization, shouldn't that make you immune to whatever it is that I have? Why do I need to get it too? You're supposed to be immune. I'm just asking, I'm just asking. Don't mind me. I'm just the guy that talks on the internet from time to time. I'm just asking questions.
I am not standing in line to exit a Walmart with my one bag of cat food. I am not standing in line so you can check my receipt to see it says I got one bag of cat food that I have in my hand. I am not standing in line to exit the Walmart when you have cameras, when you have shut down all the self-checkouts, and I am required to go to a till to check out. I wish corporations would stop treating people like criminals instead of treating them like fucking customers.
Well, they're treating you like criminals because you are criminals. When she said they shut down all of the self-checkout, I knew it. She lives in a Democrat area, right? She lives in a Democrat-run place for sure, because you will not see any self-checkouts in a Democrat-run place because people steal. And the reason why you got to wait in that line before you leave the store is because of the people that you voted for. Because they allow folks to go into the store, take stuff from the store, and bounce out and face zero consequences. And even if they do happen to face some consequences, those consequences are like next to nothing. So they reoffend. And now the corporation, the company, is losing money because people are coming in to steal, which is also the reason why you have a lot of these corporations leaving Democrat-run areas. But then you'll cry about that. Oh my goodness, it's a food desert. Well, maybe you should vote for different people that are actually going to prosecute folks who commit crime. And then you wouldn't be inconvenienced by waiting in a line before you leave the store. You'd get to walk out. Also, you'd have your self-checkouts back, because people wouldn't be stealing as much because they know they would face some consequences. But because you'd rather continue to vote for Democrats for some odd reason, well, this is what you get. Deal with it. Just saying.
So Trump's alive, and he did his press conference, and he wants to deploy the National Guard to other major cities. Let me repeat myself. He wants to deploy the National Guard to major cities to, quote, deal with crime.
Yeah, we heard you the first time.
I don't think you understand how big of a fucking deal that is.
It's a real big deal. You know why? Because in those cities where he's going to do that, crime is going to be next to nothing. Just like in DC. That is a very, very big deal. It's huge. Huge. DC went almost 2 weeks without a homicide at all. Zero, zilch, nada. That is a wonderful thing. That is major. Major. But of course, since, he's a white liberal, he don't really care about black people dying. Because it's Trump that's fixing it. Of course.
I bet it stings, doesn't it? It's just a thought came to mind for all you Trump supporters out there. I was just wondering.
Bro, if that wasn't the fakest laugh I done heard, like, what was that?
I bet it stings, doesn't it? It's just a thought came to mind for all you Trump supporters out there. I was just wondering, does it bother you watching Democrats and liberals videos of them dancing and singing and following all the latest trends and just living life and just keeping moving forward and pushing through life out here and spreading love and joy and happiness out here in the world? Does that sting? I know it's got to sting. Misery loves company, but guess what? You're not getting our company, are you? Because we're out here living our best lives. Dance! Start dancing! Do something! Get off of the Trump bullshit and just start living life. My God. Stop being so miserable. Do something with your asses.
Bro, this has to be satire. There's no way that that's real. There's absolutely no way that clip was real. She is clip farming. Okay? She is making a clip that she feels is going to go viral, saying some nonsense. Because that's exactly what that is. What Republicans or conservatives are out here crying and complaining on the internet, whining and crying, being miserable? Like, show me all of these videos. I can show you videos of liberals being miserable on the internet, though. As a matter of fact, you just saw some. So, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Hey, we are living our best life right now. Uncle Trump is doing his thing. Yeah, I said thing, not thing. okay? I understand. I know how to speak proper English, all right? I said thang, okay? A-N-G, not I-N-G, all right? Trump is doing his thing, baby. We are living our best life. I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Every bit of it. Listen, and if I could help get Trump elected for a third term, you bet your ass I would. Alright? You bet your behind I would. We can get Trump for 8 straight years? Oh, man. Man, boy, I tell you. What a dream. What a dream. I mean, I guess technically there is a way that we could have him for, 8 years straight. He'd have to be a vice president, though. What do you guys think about that idea, by the way? J.D. Vance and Trump. J.D. Vance is president and Trump is vice president. We could run that for 8 years, so Trump will be in for quite some time. Now, age, I doubt Trump is going to want to be around that long, in the public eye. But y'all let me know. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would not be opposed. Or maybe not, because Byron is going to be the governor. I guess Marco is fine. Not my favorite pick. I'm going to be completely honest. Marco is not my favorite pick. Maybe DeSantis. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will step up. Honestly, what if we had like a J.D. Vance Trump, right, for the first term? Trump drops off because he wants to get out of the public eye, getting up there in age, really up there in age. And then we bring on like a Larry Elder. Boy, I would love to watch Larry Elder debate some of these liberals out here. That would be must-see television. J.D. Vance and Larry Elder. J.D. Vance don't pull no punches. Kind of similar to Trump. And Larry Elder, he's got statistics galore in his head. Like, I don't know how he be pulling out some of the statistics that he pulls out. It's absolutely wild. You can't beat that man in a debate. So that would be fun to watch. Great to watch. But as always, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions about all of this, including what I just talked about right there. All right? Peace and love. I'm out.